5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Let's break that down in slow motion. Those ain't legs. Those are two gainers off of, not legs, off two different surfaces. How many people can do that in the world? You're looking at the only guy that can. And 5 years from now, you're not gonna be able to move around the open gym because every single 12-year-old's gonna be hogging the setups doing that. That's the speed that we're playing at in parkour. Welcome back to this week's The Movement. I'm your host, Josh Dowie, and I'm bringing you all of the biggest, brightest, best updates in parkour. Of course I am. That's right. Oh, and guess what, babies? It's snack time. And you know who's providing the snacks? It is the crappy boys, the Mushroom Olympians of Poland. How you gonna do the off-axis cheetah horror Nike without getting in trouble for copyright infringement? That's the Cosmo right there. These wavy Polanders are doing UK spot tourism the right way. We have some wavy endeavors. These guys are pulling up to all the most popular UK spots, and then Cosmo shows up and rinses everything and everyone because he's that good. And finally, a realistically portrayed cart dub that we can all relate to. And he redeems himself at the Bristol Gap. Let's go, Storror. And then Cosmo shows up and A-twists the freaking gap so steezy too. Everything he does is so nice. We got the Barbican Baja Blast. Storror tries to order some ice cream and they show up and give him a banana split. Turned his little crack into a Grand Canyon and now he's a tourist attraction. All right, we'll just move on from that. A Booty Hole XL. Go watch it on the Crappy Boys YouTube. I know you haven't seen it yet. That's a fresh one. Oh, you know it's a good one that I saw recently? Audi 2. I went back and I tried to watch again, and I totally forgot that it's just this old Asian dude riding a gas-powered go-kart. I'm pretty sure I remember like a beautiful, heartfelt intro and like a startling addition to Parkour's Bugshot portfolio. A feast for the eyes and for the spider. But feast on this, the visuals. It's the brightened spots that you know and love, and also Reuben's doing a 2-story height drop with a second angle for emphasis. It's quite large, actually. And then we got this crazy transition, which takes us to the titular man, Audi 2, it's him. And he's taking us somewhere tranquil, somewhere peaceful. He's taking us to that inner Walden Pond, which is a very peaceful book if you've never read literature. You know who's also taking us to maybe that inner Walden Pond? Mitchie, MVP. Look at the airtime on that stair set thing that he did. It's on the 5th Unit channel. You go watch that, and once you're done with that, you go and head on over to their sister team, Scruffy. They got eyes on Nico vanhole, the man behind 11+1. And if you thought Nico was a sweet guy, well, about to blow your freaking socks off, man, because the moves are even sweeter. We got some great stories, we got the great vibes, we got Camilla, Tom Lachey guy, and the kicker, all of this was done in one day, and he was hungover. This episode comes out just in time for you to use the movement discount code for 15% off of as many Storror shoes as you have feet. So if you're a chronically online millipede, you can save millions of dollars, you freaking filthy freaks. The discount code is the movement, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. You can also get a crazy on-foot look at the shoes in any of the recent Storror videos. They did the Storror Tech 10s video and also their recent weekly upload. They got more of that. It's the drip with the grip and just a little bit of slip. They're out January 27th and they're about to shake up the game. Send me a pair. I want a pair. And watch out, Kalengis, your ass is grass. Then this video for Join or Die 6 has finally hit the YouTubes, and dude, it's the coolest that parkour has ever freaking looked. It's basically the new Beast Coast, minus 10 to 20 minutes of QM, and plus like a bunch of wallet chains, an airport rollerboard, and the concoction pit. Dude, people were throwing down so hard in that. There was some insane stuff there. George Pryor's front 1 and 3. Oh my God, that was insane. And fuck it, double A's, we're putting Duracell out of business with all the energy we're getting from the freestyle competitions where Kevin Franzen does a roll bomb off basically a 0-foot ledge. Saphir was just running around shouting David Bell and doing crazy speed vaults. Also, the Saphir's Amsterdam is dead. It's not just Saphir's, by the way, but the shirts are for sale and they're almost sold out. But this is Join or Die 6's moment. So we had some crazy near misses. Nobody got hurt except for maybe this table that was used as a sacrifice at the end of White Boy SmackDown's insane teams run. How did they swing Kevin Franzen's legs back and he does a flyaway across the gap? I don't even want to do a normal flyaway across that gap. You got FOMO from watching the video? I did too, and I was there. But we'll see you at the next one. I'm confirmed coming to that one. So see you there. Join or die 7. Holy crap, 7. The video is on the Commons YouTube. If you can't get enough of community essential events, OMFG tickets are on sale now. And they are still announcing freaking athletes who are coming. Garke Helden, Mr. Nonsense is coming. The guy who can stand sideways on a vertical pole. He's coming. He's gonna do that. And apparently I'm old because I was browsing Facebook the other day and I saw a bunch of freaking pictures of the setup. We got big towers into sand, the Exio flow parks. We got the slanted wall with the bar sticking out of it. It doesn't always have to be Mazdas. Sometimes we could just have fun on these things. Do a little Matt McCreary action or maybe Pasha Pinball. And that setup is also going to be home to the KOTC event because they're doing a freaking world circuit. So look out for that. Get your tickets. Also, in recent controversies, we all knew when SPL 4 was happening. We saw the post, and then Fig announces that their world crap fest is happening on the same day. What the heck happened there? You know, I wouldn't fault any athletes who are like podium contenders who would show up to that instead. A lot of money. They got a lot of money. They're a big organization. But I will say, we're gonna find out who the real ones are. We're gonna know who's real. Is it you? Speaking of OMFG, when I was at OMFG last year, I actively avoided the screening of Unbroken because I didn't want to cry in front of anyone. But this winter break, I did have the time and the emotional capacity to check it out. And damn, that was gut-wrenching, the most heartstring tugging video that has ever come out of parkour, ever. Except for maybe Poetry in Motion or Paul Blart Mall Cop. Allison Lynn told me the video single-handedly healed the New York parkour community. It is up for free on the Commons YouTube, and honestly, it should be front and center because that is a wonderful piece of cinema. If I could change one thing, it's that some of the sustained shots of crying are a little long. Maybe a cutaway, maybe a little cutaway here and there on the tears. We'll probably cut that part. Oh, cut everything, I guess. All right, now it all made it. Oh, yeah. And I guess don't watch it if you like having a dry face. All right, moving on. Quick hitters! Let's make them quick. Stickman Collective, the New Zealand dropaholics, they came out with their 90s themed compact disc. Slip the juice off of this side flip roof gap. We got a couple new ones on the Commons YouTube. My personal favorite is Crickets. We got Xander Levitt and Jake Rendazzo and a little bit of Rai Rai in there. My algorithm sent me this video, Array. I have never heard of this guy, Yanis Yankovic. Maybe he's like Weird Al Yankovic's cousin because of his offbeat style. It's offbeat. Honestly, I can't knock the worm stuff because I'm one of the original worm guys, just in case you forgot that I was also a worm at one point. And also, trigger warning, there is a thread the needle, so watch out for that. That's all for quick hitters. Was that really quick? Yeah, it's because it's called quick hitters. Sladies! Louisa Chang, did you remember David Bell's one rule? Leave no trace? I've never seen anyone use concrete to fix a spot. That's insane. Left an even better trace than before. Right before the end of last year, Noah Diargina snuck in a Gainer 720 on the Brighton Beach. What the heck? That was awesome, Noah. Great job. Now, also, my algorithm has delivered me Martina, who is a high contender for, like, maybe potentially strongest female athlete that I have ever seen. Like, the confidence that she's got with these side flip precisions on perpendicular and on parallel, just amazing. So, great job, Martina. Everyone go throw her a follow because she is killing it. She's slaying it. That's why it's called Sladies. Fantastic's now on YouTube, and oh, what's he gonna say? He's gonna say it's fantastic. Yeah, I thought the video was fantastic, and I would say high contender for best vibes video of 2024. I'll just say it. And then to tie things up in a pretty little bow, we got Red Thread. Hey, little play on words. Lisa's, there's two of them. There's two Lisas, and 69ers collab. We got unique creatures. We got unique streak features. The look on that one girl's face, priceless. But the price you pay if you mess up Lisa Schneider's dive roll onto that rail, probably your back. Probably your back. And that trick shot trajectory on that weird alt spot, it's a really nice quick hit of inspiration to throw on before your next training session at 4 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes. Good length for a video. I lied. I got one more video for you in Sladies. It's Miss Chung by Zoe Kern and Hannah Shee. It's a new costume-driven commodity. They got magic clothes that change as you train, and also they can make you disappear, so you're not that special anymore, Harry Potter. It's so inventive, they came up with a new way to keep fish alive on dry land with the snorkel. They're also revolutionizing the multi-athlete shot with this compositing. With that technology, you could make a duo part with Sebastian Foucan. Right? Because we all want that. If you thought it was hard filming at night with all of your lights and stuff, have you considered turning it off? And then on, and then off, and then on. There's a strobe light part. That's what I'm trying to say. It's pretty cool. I actually like that. I think it's a cool idea. And clearly they shot an entire section of the video on a Tuesday because everyone was wearing pink. Anyway, nice line, Shirai. And also, great job, Hannah Shee and Zoe Kern. The video is available on the A Dozen Feet YouTube channel. And that's it for Sladies, for real this time. Old school grasshoppers from the cinematic geniuses that brought you the original Gizmo hype up video and also the sexy stride recap. They are finally spending their own time in the spotlight with their new parkour film, Ego Death. So grab your nearest Sonoran desert toad or your nearest peyote cactus and sit down and let's dissolve that ego. Let's melt that thing down. And probably do it close to your nearest eye wash station, because if you're following along, we're putting mud directly into our eyes, and I think that's a really bad idea. I get it. You saw a bunch of dirty challenges, but buddy, it's a metaphor, okay? You don't got it. Someone get him a towel or something. And they're called the old school grasshoppers. Is that some kind of weird German joke? Because these guys really seem to hate an axis. My favorite part is when they go to this XL spot and dude does the flip 180 variation. Trictionarians, can you tap in for that one? Is it a front flip or a side flip? Oh, and we got a 2-for-1 in Drop City with the freaking angel drop cork 4. And that combination sounds like some sort of weird Grecian tragedy featuring Dionysus, the god of wine, because corks doesn't get more old school than the Greek gods. You guys stomach that ending for yourselves, but I will say that after watching that with my fully dissolved ego, I can frog gainer anything, but I also can't hold a conversation with anyone. Flip Like Z has been really consistent with the vlog game recently, especially with those Street Rats videos. I like those. They got star-studded casts. Speaking of casts, John Batista, got the twins, James West, and also Parkour's most forgetful man. It's Connor, right? His video. Thank you for reminding me. And Z also just flew out to Texas Winter Jam, where he did a really, really nasty plyo frog gainer. Well, there's not enough floor to call it a frog gainer. You guys just gatekeeping floor now? Okay, it's a dive Kong gainer. Yeah, you know who'd be a really good gatekeeper of floor? Probably Caleb Craig after he hit the jam one and done with this. Oh boy, Craigers, dude. Got lost in the sauce. Hope he's good by the time that I come back to Austin for the USA Parkour Cup. February 28th to March 2nd. We got some legends of the game. Probably Sean Higgins, Gemini Powell, Caleb Craig, Jacob Jeweler, Gorilla Man. You remember this guy? Probably won't knock himself out this time. I'll see you there. Speaking of Caleb Craig, I just can't stop mentioning him, I guess. His 2024 compilation went so freaking hard. Like, first freaking shot of it, front flip to splat back off of a flat wall, and I'm pretty sure I've never seen anyone do that outside. And also, he's got the splat back dose line. I've never seen someone do 2 splat backs in one line, nor have I ever seen a spot where that's possible. We actually got a whole lot of nice 2024 compilations that came out recently. One of my favorites was actually Ryuya, whose compilation had a through line because that guy was on a journey for basically all of 2024. I also thought Denali had a really nice 2024 compilation. His double freaking lotus. That's insane. And also, I'm going to redeem myself right now. He did a Cali roll onto the sandwich, and I called that a rise twist. And not everyone gets a chance for redemption, but I sure did right there. Dom had simultaneously the best and worst year of his life between the 10-meter front flip that I was there for and also the front flip across the gap that I was also there for. I filmed that. And then he's got the capstone clips, but also the capstone clips. The wins and the fails are in 2 separate videos, so depending on which way you like to see the tomato splat, you get to choose your own adventure there. Dom was the recipient of the 2024 Gravestone Award, and the next runner-up for that is literally nobody. there was nobody that even came close to getting that award. That was from the Storror Awards, and yeah, big congratulations to Ed Scott, Lilu Ruel, Connor P, and also Faye Amsterdam getting the shine that they deserve. Don Tomato also did his own version of the award show, the Tomato Awards. It was a little bit more community focused, but between the two award shows, didn't see a whole lot of love for a Sexy Move Sledgehammer. Also, no mentions of Soup Sammy. What the heck? If you're complaining as much as I am, then go make your own award show, I guess. Or just complain in the comments, because that takes less energy, right? Oh, what's under here, hey? It's my dogs, the underdogs. The dogs that are under things, they're up-and-comers. First up, we got Catalyst from the Calgary Parkour community on the Bleak YouTube channel. The superstar is obviously Ollie, and that dude learns so fast. Next up in Underdogs, we got Crown Movement, and it's a what parkour video? The second that frame came up, I went, what? We got some really cool saucy double kongs, and also, how the hell did you execute this side flip? You just suppressed it like a bad memory? You just did what I did with my 14th birthday where no one showed up, the paintball, and I just pretend it didn't exist. Another one that I had sent to me was Overweight. And who shot this? Who shot this video? Michael Bay. If you're not into long intros, you just skip to 3 minutes where everything just turns into like a ASAP Ferg music video. I'm not gonna lie, the video was way too long. That could have been 12 really nice 12 really nice parkour videos. One thing that I won't take away from you is that extra fast turtle spin. Never seen anyone do that fast in a line. And then we got the line with 2 heart attacks. One for the ACL, and the other demonstrates why Neophyte was not made in the dry climate. The branch snaps. So don't be careful. You want a wet branch. Also, Sam Hunter from Northern England has a trailer out for Frozen in Movement. Shout out, Sam. Thank you for your support of the movement. And those are our underdogs. Control S! Saves! Always save. Save as much as you can. Max Perrin is falling, but don't cross your fingers and hope. Instead, cross your legs. Oh my God. Oh! That's a crazy reaction to have, and it saved him. How did you know to cross your legs? That's wild. Fletcher Hansen sent one in, and yeah, I guess whatever he lacks in hip mobility, he makes up in aerial awareness. It's a classic, really nice save. And then we got Bagels Payne with the double save out of the frying pan and into the fire, and didn't get burned on either of them. That is actually pretty insane. So great job, Bagels. And that's it for this week's episode of The Movement. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please make sure to share the show. It's the only way that's gonna be seen on the internet. We got Patreon. You can throw us a little bit of money there so you can support Jordan for coming and helping us out with the show. I'm also putting up a lot of watch-along videos on there. They're also going up on my personal YouTube. Thank you, Origins Parkour, for your support, and also thank you to Storror. Make sure that you use discount code TheMovement for 15% off. And I never know how to end these things. So I never know. See ya.